Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we turn confusing corporate filings into something you can actually understand. Today we're cracking open Enhabit's latest proxy statement, and trust me, there's more than meets the eye. I bet even Enhabit execs are about to learn something new, like a CFO suddenly discovering accounting entries. This document is about the upcoming annual meeting and what the company wants you, the shareholders, to vote on. It's packed with info about who's on the board, how much executives get paid, and some big plans for the future. So stick around, we will find out the story behind this report. Before we dive in, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss your thoughts on that. First things first, the annual meeting is on June 26, 2025, and it's all virtual, so no need to book a flight. Shareholders are voting on 4 key items: electing directors, ratifying the accounting firm, an advisory vote on executive pay, and approving a new equity and incentive compensation plan, basically a fancy term for stock options and bonuses. Let's talk about what's up for a vote. The board is recommending you elect 10 directors, give a thumbs up to PricewaterhouseCoopers as the company's accounting firm, approve the executive compensation packages, and give the green light to a new compensation plan. This plan is called the Enhabit Inc. 2025 Equity and Incentive Compensation Plan. If you're an Enhabit stockholder, you'll want to mark this down. That's where you can find the full proxy statement, the proxy card, and the 2024 annual report. It also has instructions on how to vote online. Time to decode the proposals that need your vote. First, the company wants you to elect 10 directors. Then, they are asking to ratify PricewaterhouseCoopers as Enhabit's independent accounting firm. After that, there is a vote for executive compensation. Finally, they are asking to approve the Enhabit Inc. 2025 Equity and Incentive Compensation Plan. Let's meet the nominees. There are 10 in total, including Jeffrey W. Bolton, Tina L. Brown Stevenson, and Barbara A. Jacobsmeyer, the current CEO. As always, the board recommends you vote for all of them. They want these people on their team for the next year. Jeffrey Bolton, the chairperson, has tons of experience at the Mayo Clinic. That's the big name integrated medical group. He was the chief administrative officer and CFO there, so he knows healthcare inside and out. Tina Brown Stevenson, another independent director, is a former senior vice president from United Healthcare. Having big insurance companies on your side is always a good idea, so she could be a valuable voice when it comes to dealing with payers. Charles Elson is the executive editor at Directors and Boards magazine. He is a corporate governance guru, someone to keep things in line from an ethical perspective. The board is nominating Stephen Rogers to stand for election. He was formerly the CEO of Accent Care. You can expect Mr. Rogers to be very familiar with the issues related to the home health, hospice, and adjacent industries. As Enhabit CEO, Ms. Jacobsmeyer provides the board with valuable insights on the company's evolving business. She brings deep industry and operational expertise gained from her more than 35 years in healthcare operations. Moving on to the accounting firm, the board wants you to say yes to PricewaterhouseCoopers or POC as the company's independent auditor. It's pretty standard, but they need your approval. Here's the money breakdown for PIPC services. In 2024, they got paid $2 work. I paid $2 years. It was a bit higher in 2023 at $233 million. Tax fees and other fees were $0 for both years, so it seems like they're mainly focused on the audit work. The board is asking for a non-binding thumbs up on how they're paying the top executives. They believe their compensation is aligned with creating value for stockholders. Here's what the big bosses are pulling in, well, what they could be pulling in. Barbara Jacobsmeyer, the CEO, had a target total direct compensation of about $4.4 million. The others like Ryan Solomon, Dylan Black, Julie Jolly, and Tonya Marion are in the $900K to $1.5 million range, a significant portion of the CEO compensation, 5D7, externiste to company performance through bonuses and stock awards, compared with about 49% for other executives. So if Enhabit does well, they get paid more and vice versa. Now for the Enhabit Inc. 2025 Equity and Incentive Compensation Plan. It's about approving 300,000 shares of common stock for awards under this plan. They say it's critical to attract and keep good employees vested in company results. Here are some of the plan's highlights. There are reasonable plan limits, and there's no repricing of underwater options without stockholder approval, so no funny business there. There's also non-employee director compensation limits. They can't get paid more than $750K. The proposed plan will be in effect for 10 years, that is after the annual meeting. The company has a comprehensive risk management program that tries to anticipate everything. Also, the Audit and Finance Committee has access to Vice President of Internal Audit to manage finances properly. It's good that they are highlighting this. We are all familiar with recent hacking incidents and how fast cybersecurity has become a major risk for companies. The Compensation Committee has no conflicts of interest, which is always good to see. They are an important part to make sure the CEO and management are not overcompensated or fired. Alright, that's the important stuff that was highlighted in the document. Now here's my take. Enhabit is trying to balance growth, profitability, and quality of care. The executive pay structure seems aligned with those goals, but the high percentage of performance-based pay also raises the stakes, One notable risk is the heavy reliance on Medicare and Medicaid payments. Any changes in government healthcare policy could hurt their revenue big time. Also, it's a competitive market for healthcare workers, so they need to keep those employees happy or risk losing them to other companies. Overall, it seems like Enhabit has the right priorities, but the right execution is difficult. So what's your opinion on Enhabit? Do you think they are worth investing in? Leave your comment down below. If you found this analysis helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. And don't forget to join our Discord community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.